You alright?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, I'm good at racing time, so it should be alright.
Cool.
Do you know anyone that's gonna? I don't really know much about F3, so
That's alright,
you
no
need,
worries.
to, you need to keep me updated. I haven't really watched much of it this season.
Alright, no worries.
I'm not looking good for tomorrow, I can tell you that for a fact.
Oh, I love Monza. It's one I would have it on there every season if I could.
Yeah, but it may be better to have it now after a good result you've had.
Yeah. Yeah. Very different tracks though, very different.
Sea Tide says he's actually quite quick, or Ice when it is. So he's actually quite quick around there.
Yeah. I think I beat him in time trial though, so but I know that's not everything, but yeah, I think I've done better in there, but yeah, it should be a good race.
Yeah, I'll get the tables up in a second. I'm just gonna bring my food out and then I'll get tables.
Yeah, no worries.
Please tell me that more than 8 people racing.
You need to get that bloody mic sorted out. It's bloody.
I forgot to take my tablets this morning, so I haven't been the best of energy today. I need to take my tablets, but I'm not getting any energy very much. Where is it? Race. 9%. So I'm done 90. Alright, way up.
Okay.
Make sure my voice on the last to be shared actually, because I never usually have it on the last to be shared. Out for current party. So Frame's leading by 20 points at the moment. Yeah, he's on 90 and Dre's on 70. So how many
Okay.
races are there?
5.
4. There's 4 after this race, so yeah, 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Andre, Nicky, and Connor, Stan, RG, Chichi, Lars, Chichi. Yeah.
Right. Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JPTV for round 9 of the F3 Championship, and this week in Singapore. So if you watched that awesome F5 stream last night, you know that I'm a very happy bunny today. Been bouncing off the walls all day, and with my parents looking at me thinking I'm a right weirdo. But I don't care because I'm totally buzzing. So I'm gonna go try and contain my emotions for tonight and keep this as professional as I possibly can be, but I make no promises. With me tonight and for the rest of the season is Lickle, who briefly did some commentary with me on the first season F3, and is back again. So Lickle, welcome to JPTV and welcome to F3. I know you did commentary a couple of weeks ago. It's not probably very many names that you remember for the first season, but in fact there's probably none actually. But anyway, give us your thoughts on the track tonight and how do you see this one going?
Yeah, it's a very tight circuit with 21 corners. You need to keep your nose clean. At the end of the day, if you keep your nose clean, you'll be on for a good result. As if you see some of the quicker drivers, maybe like Frome or AMK, they'll be pushing the limits all the time. Who knows? They could lose their wing. So maybe someone like onto the podium, if he keeps his nose clean, you could see him up on the podium. Or a tough circuit, tough overtaking, but drivers have to be brave here tonight.
Yeah, happy days. We've only seen one wet race in Singapore this week, so you never know, you might get some weather tonight, wet weather tonight, so that is always on the cards, but statistically it is a dry race more often than not, so that's going to be another factor for the drivers out there. So we've got 13 or 11 in the drivers at the minute, which is a little bit disappointing. It was a World Cup final today, or 12 now. It was a World Cup final today, so maybe people have gone out and watched that. So we're nearly 8 o'clock now. I don't think we're probably waiting for a couple more people or a couple more stragglers, but while we're waiting, I'll hand you over to Lick a minute and he can update you on the standings. If you fire away. Yeah,
so going on to the driver standings first. Top we have Flying Frome on 90 points. Second we have Dre moving up from third on 70 points. Third AMK on 59 points. Fourth FTRL Aaron on 34. Fifth Adventures on 33. Sixth onto the podium on 30. Seventh Boogstar on 28. Eighth RJ also on 28. Ninth Chicken Owned on 23, and round out the top 10 is Lars Gaming on 17 points. Okay, I'll get the constructors up now. And currently in the constructors we have Mercedes leading on 129 points, then we have McLaren on 113 points, then the Saubers of Stim and Boogstar, they are on 76, a long way back. Fourth is Team of Force India on 61, fifth is Toro Rosso on 42, sixth is Red Bull on 35, seventh Ferrari, eighth Williams, ninth Haas, and 10th is the Renaults.
Okay, cool. So thank you for that. And it is 8 o'clock, so really should be underway. There's no PSN issues today as far as I'm aware, so probably just waiting for one or two latecomers. But while we're waiting, I just want to say thank you to everyone who showed me their support last night, who's watching the stream, and I know there's a few of the F3 drivers who showed their love for me in the stream last night, so much appreciated. This is round 9 of 14, and so getting to the business end of the season now, and Frome has got that big lead, so he's got, like I said, he's got a comfortable lead going into the last few races, but anything can happen in Formula 1 or Formula 3 in this case, so I mean, like I said, one of his tracks that if you make a mistake, it will punish you, it being a street circuit, so drivers got to got to be concentrating at all times during the race. So yeah, and any little mistakes, as you saw last night, and even in the F1 grid, at F1 races, any small mistakes will punish you on this track. So yeah. Yeah, not really much else I can say at this stage. Just looking through the chat.
Any delays, so it's 8:02, so I reckon we should be getting ready to go. I did see someone saying they're going to reset their router, but I'm not too sure. I think it was Chilo. Yeah, Chilo's in. So
Yeah,
now.
I'm not in the F3 chat, so I don't really pay attention to it.
That's fine. I think we're going to go now. I think we're waiting for him. Check. Frome's added someone to the group. Oh, he's added us to the group. 2 minutes, he said.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
So we're going around 8:05.
Yeah, standard F3 that is. Oh, yeah, I've got the 25 second.
Frame just messaged to get going in the chat right now, so. Yeah.
Cool. Happy days. So, little standard dropping things during the stream.
Well, what do you reckon poll that will be? Who your odds on getting poll?
It's probably. I'm gonna go for MK.
Yeah, that's my contender as well. I reckon
Yeah.
it's about a low 37, maybe if it's a good lap, a high 36. But who knows? We've got to wait and see how it turns out. Maybe a wet quali, so who knows? Hopefully it's not a wet race because it's the longest track already on the dry.
Yeah, it is. It'll be a hell of a long race.
Make it so much longer.
Yeah.
Wet conditions, drivers need full focus, because if you don't, then any time the car can just snap off the wheel, and Jareen's going to be the casualty here. So
Probably still
drivers
won't.
need full concentration.
Probably still won't be as long as last night's stream though. But yeah.
Yeah, 100 hours, 40 minutes. Let's just say my voice was better at the end of it.
Right, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be wet or is it gonna be dry? It is.
I'm going to turn notifications off so I don't get any weather spoilers in the chat.
Yeah. It's dry quality for the time being anyway, and yeah, like I said, no weather spoilers please. I think it makes it a little bit more exciting if you don't know the weather, so yeah, if you can do that guys, that'd be awesome. Right, let's see who's got. There's only 14 drivers, so that is a little bit of a disappointing turnout, as we said. But yeah. Anyway, we'll just call it as we see it.
I'm going on the supers, so.
Oh yeah.
If that's the case, then it looks like there may be no rain, because there isn't drivers will be using up all their sets of voltage.
Right, who is the first? So, gone.
There's a Williams, a Steber. I'm not too sure. He's coming out on his set of voltages. Filled 5 laps of fuel, quite a lot of fuel. So, could be hoping to burn that over the next couple of it's out lap and yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like some drivers, they rather than doing 2 runs of 1 lap, they can do just 1 lap with 1 run with 2 laps. So that might be his tactic here, but it's an odd one if it does do that. You know, they can a lot of fuel, but yeah, most of the drivers are opting for the ultra soft. Yeah, with the exception of Andy Panda in the Haas, who made his debut last week in the F3, F5, and FTRL Aaron, but mind you, he's still in the pit lane, so he can change his mind at any minute. Alright, he coming out now, so yeah, maybe some alternative strategies, but they could come in and go put a set of ultra softs on for their second stint if they choose to. But I'm gonna.
One thing I noticed that in F1, drivers opt to go for 2 laps, and the second lap always seems to be quicker than the first lap. So you may see drivers like Reese, he's filled up with 4.8 laps of fuel, so that could be an indication he's got 2 runs on the first set and then 1 run on the last set. Who knows?
Alright, do you want to commentate over a lap for us on Stepper then?
Yeah, let's start this lap now. Going against Towers, sticking in 7th gear, shifting down to the 4th gear. Taking quite wide entry speed now, and it's tricky turn 1 to lap 3. Looks quite good there for a second. Keeping back on that. Should be aiming for about a 27.8 per second. Yeah, I think it's either 26.8 or 27.8 we should be aiming for first second. I can't remember. But whatever he sets a 27.3, so yeah, roughly about a few tenths off what he could be aiming for. Coming down into the tricky turn. Yeah, so it looks like recent that the car's been behaving quite well, but not really many shots over this day, and don't look too bad from him. This is where quite easy corner there to crash. So was rather last night, but coming into the hairpin in the second gear. Yeah, you've got good traction now. They're not losing the back end. If you do lose traction out that corner, it sets you a little time straight. But quite easy to break it. Predicted I should be at 1:37.5 instead of 1:07 that. But his final set though, you really want to get on the inside curve there. It's going a bit wide, but won't go too bad. Turn 18, tricky. Could easily plump off. But looks really, that may be invalid there, I'm not too sure. He's having all the wheels off track. But going to the final corner now, lifting in, taking a very quick speed in there, 38.2.7.
Yeah, so he goes provisional pole, obviously, but I expect that lap to be beaten sometime soon. I'm going to stay on board with Angry Panther for ANK with 38. No, it wasn't lap, so look at that. Onto the podium. Onto the podium went with a 38.4 in second place. Angry Panther crosses the line and he goes up third place, obviously, with 1:41. That's quite a slow lap from him, but it is on the super soft tyres.
Locked up very well and almost like a roof charge, so it's a really quick lap for March going off right from there. Let's check the set time. 27.5, 38.3 compared to 23.3, yeah. Not that bad from March, really.
Yeah, some of the drivers are staying in the pits for quite a long time now, really, so not sure what the tactic is there, but yeah, so I'm going to stay on board with Raver. I think this might be his out lap though, so I'm just going to double check that, because he is a quick driver in this grid. He's always up there, thereabouts at the end of a race. I'm just going to see, he's going to cross the line now. I'm pretty sure it's an out lap.
Oh, there's a hat in the wall, Angry Panda. That's his wing gone. And that's that. Where's that? Is that where? Oh, before the Anderson Bridge.
Yeah, but there's a really bad yeah, he just puts it into AI mode. He's been disqualified. Oh, why didn't he not move? What did you do there? Just put it into AI mode and it does it for you, but yeah, I don't know why he's done that, and he's disqualified, so yeah, he's going to be starting from last on the grid. It's not at second race of the F3, and he's...
Adventure's in the wall, and Adventure's out.
Oh dear.
Turn 18, he's done with Daniel Ricciardo, straight into the wall he went.
Oh god, that's a disaster for him. So I'm going to go a bit of a system now. He's gone on the lift tunnel, and he's in the final sector. Just recently turned back to F3. Well, I think there must be an elevation there, surely.
Interesting, slowing down with that sequence.
Yeah, he's on his out.
Mid-race?
Well, we don't know. We don't want to know, but yeah, that could well be. He's going to compromise his lap time, but he might be on an optimum strategy as Rabe, he comes underneath the tunnel. Let's see what he can do in the second Mercedes.
This looks quite quick.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a pole. I know he's...
Oh,
Yeah,
very.
commentators curse that is. So I think Notorious is the only person who's out on a lap, not set a time yet. So he's not set. Oh, he's kissed that wall there, and he goes around that tight corner there. So yeah, he's in second sector on the neutral soft tyres. I only caught the lap halfway through, so but it looks okay so far. He's made a little bit of contact with the wall, but it shouldn't have slowed him down too much. Oh, that's got to be validated. But yeah, I'm going to go and board with Throne for the time being. Oh, actually, where is? Yeah, I'll stay on board with him actually. He's going to be crossing the. He's going to be next one to set a time. And only had 6. Yeah, I was going to say 6 drivers set a time. I've had 2 retirements already, and it's 3.5 minutes left in the session. So drivers really do need to sort themselves out. Stebber, first one to set a lap, and he's got pole ever since.
Safar's on a decent lap, 37.3 per second match his team. Keeping the ball. Seems like he's an lap that's like watch the car. Like that curve. I think he took a bit more speed now, whether that curve a bit more, then you can run straight into that outside.
Yeah, that curve easy cut the corner on there, but he looked like he got away with that.
Oh, he's invalid. Yeah, he took too much, got invalid, I think.
Oh, well, that's not good for him, so I'm going to go board with Frame straight away in that case then. And he's about halfway through the lap from what I can see on the super soft tyres. He's already done his out lap. So I think maybe.
He's trying to just earn fuel and then go for it for the final time on the chassis first.
Yeah.
Oh, Reese went up to second, I didn't even notice. Reese, how are you doing for a second?
I'm still going to stay on board with Frog just because I expect him to be up there in the top 3 or 4. So yeah, he takes that first corner very nicely and very tight on the exit there, and so he comes down to turn 3. Just kisses those curbs, but not too much, so he loses any time, and he's got it in max fuel. Yeah. Well, 1 minute 20 seconds left in the session, so everyone's just basically got one more lap to go really, and it's now or never for most of his drivers. Still only 7 people set a time, or Frame set a time there, but it was a slow one, 1:42. So this is going to be now or never for him, although he will probably actually have enough, maybe get one more lap in, but he won't want to be honest. He won't want to do 3 laps.
RJ took a good lap from him. Just got the end of it.
And he's on the super softs now. He's on 1:39.3.
It's over again. It's over again. So, notifications are saying that. The end of that.
Yeah, so given what people, a few drivers choosing on super soft tyres, it does seem that rain is likely. I'm going to see Frame come around on us. AMK retired. Frame came 5th. Where's AMK? I saw him retire, and he's been there. Not even set a time. Not even set. Yeah, Mr. Slim P6. He's just crossed the line. He might be going for another run as well. Still in it. Okay, let's go on.
Hitting the outside curve there, bounce this car up. But this gives us the indication that there could be rain coming. A lot of drivers on 6. There may be rain.
Chilo gets pole. Wow.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was into that.
So Ray in P7 and Mercedes, his teammate in P13, so it's not a great day for the Mercedes. Thrown out of P8 now, but he's on another lap, I believe. No, he's not. He's out of fuel. Reese has gone pole provisionally.
Oh, look at the gap.
1:37.7. So 3 thousandths of a second between the top two. Couldn't get much closer than that, and that is all session over. So we've got Steber, who's on a lap. I think he's going to be the next one to cross the line, I do believe, in the... No, he's not. He's slowed down. He's out of fuel. Steber, what can he do? He already comes back in free. Aaron, I believe, will be the next one to cross the line. In the Red Bull. On a go for P4 and Throne comes in the pit. So that is your F3 grid for Singapore. Only 12 drivers setting a lap. So yeah, very odd set of circus. Anyway, I'll go for the grid view. It's Reese in first place with 1:37.7. With Chilo only 3,000 slower than him, and it's Steber and Williams in third place. Aaron Red Bull in fourth, Mr. Steer in Sauber in P5. That's on to the podium in P6. Ray Bay in P7, Flying Throw in P8, RJ in P9, and Adventures rounding up the top 10. The Taurus only other driver to set a time, and he starts from P11. And Schwer or Safar, AMK, Angry Panda will round up the rest of the grid, not setting a time. So, let's get back before I... Well, it's going to be a dry race for the start at least, we know that. So we shall see what happens in terms of weather, but my guess is going to be rain at some point, given some of the tyre selections.
Yeah, I think that's too, but maybe around lap 16 at F1, who knows?
Yeah.
Because Ultras can't make it to that stage. Round lap 10, you'll start to struggle with a lot of oversteer, so we may see some drivers come in like maybe lap 8 and just fit a set of tyres so they can prevent as much time lost as they can, or maybe drivers just think Super Soft is the quickest strategy and Super Soft Ultras, who knows?
Yeah. Do you want to do a start of the race?
Okay then.
Alright.
He's leading from pole. It's 1, it's 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is go, go, go here in Singapore, and Toro Rosso Optura seemed to have a lot of oversteer off the start, but onto the podium and still, oh, there's a bit of free white or someone lagging majorly, I'm not sure who, but I think maybe it's out of Stim lagging. Oh, Stim's gone under the down the throne. Stim is lagging majorly. That is a big problem.
Yeah. No, it was. I saw that as well. It's Stim having a massive lag, but Reese has got off to a great start. Chilo. Oh, dear.
That's a bizarre start.
And he's lost position to Steber in second place, and he's under pressure from Aaron as well. And onto the podium in the top 5, Throne in only in 6th place, and Raybay right behind in P7. And you've got the 2 Force Indias and the Taurus rounding up the top 10. So AMK only making up to P11 so far, and Mr. Stim, he seems to be right at the back of the grid, seems to have stabilised for the time being, but was lagging terribly at the start. It looks like it could. It looks like it could be restart. It could be restart, I think.
Restart guys, Stim, restart your route, yeah, we're restarting.
Well, that is a shame, what it is, a very long race, so yeah, it is a restart, ladies and gentlemen.
Chilo's a lucky guy, Chilo's a very lucky guy. Lucky, he lost his wing, got away with it, very lucky. I would have been his racer as well. Yeah, we are going to have a restart. So 2 0 out. 5 minutes in the video.
Yeah. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Get a chance to get some fluids on board though, and grab a drink. It is going to be a long session, probably about an hour. So, yeah, I'll quickly grab that.
I'll get out this session quick. Unfortunately, that was quite a good start, to be honest.
Yeah, apart from Stim's lag.
Yeah, Stim, I thought originally it was me because I ain't had me too, well, the greatest this week, but that lag was horrific.
Yeah.
Stim's slightly confused in the chat for what's going on. But yeah, nothing really happening. I'll let you know if anything's said in the F3 chat. It's important.
Yeah.
It's just really Tim complaining that far.
Oh, got another invite.
Have you received an invite yet?
Yeah.
I haven't. Do you mind sending me ones? I don't think I've got one.
I did send you one a minute ago.
Oh yeah, I just got it now. Everything's just coming through my PS. Very slow at the moment. But yeah, I'm just gonna go get a drink quickly. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah. so got my drink ready, so we should be all good. Wait, was Bookster in the lobby? Because I think he may be joining.
He was not. Oh, we're starting. I didn't realise that. I was busy chatting. No, he wasn't.
Oh, because Bookster said he got home as soon as we've loaded into the lobby. Sad for him.
Oh, I said he isn't joining. Yeah. Well, that is a shame, but in the interest of time, we are going to get this race underway because it is the longest race on the calendar, I believe, in terms of time. So, yeah. So we're going to be at least here at about 9:30. So, yeah. I hope it's not all going to be past your bedtime.
If you did, and I didn't see it, please don't say. I didn't see it. I'm not sure. If it's custom, then there's chance for it. If it's dry, then we're clear then. That's sad, I guess.
Well, the only really thing that's changed is that everyone is now going to be on fresh tyres. So, if it was a dry race, that means that everybody who qualified on the supers was a complete waste of time, in all honesty. But yeah. But that's just life, I suppose. So not much you can do about that. When you've got that much bad of a lag, you're gonna have to restart at some point. Hopefully, all things have been resolved now, and this race is going to start very shortly. In the next 20 odd seconds, maybe before.
Trying to said wait a bit so everyone can get their set up. So.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too long. Yeah, about 13 seconds now. I want to run through the start this time, seeing I done it last time.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you can do it this time.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Don't usually do it, but I will give it a go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And let's go eventually, and that's another good start from Reese, but Chilo slots right in behind him. He's going to have to be careful. He's under attack from the Williams in third place, but Chilo defends that move off. It looks like everyone's got away. Fairly keen on that. Sauber is still go. He's crashed. He's crashed already. It looks like he's only casualty at the minute, but everyone seems to have got a good start, and it's Reese putting away slightly already, although Chilo coming right behind him in the slipstream now. And the top 4 got a very good start, and onto the podium, falling slightly behind. Angry Panda up to P11, and he's under pressure from the Taurus. But AMK has made his way up to the top 10 now, so that's a good start from him. And Raby into P6, right behind onto the podium.
AMK got damaged.
Yeah, that's not good from him. He's gonna, if it's a track you don't want to get damaged, it's this one. But easily done. Oh no, the Renault on the Taurus has gone slamming into the back of Angry Panda. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be yellow, pretty orange rim to be honest. So it could be some pit stops on lap 1 already, and let's see what tyres that everyone's on. So yeah, they all start on the same time with Schweb. He's on the soft tyres, so he's on an alternate strategy. But you've got half field on ultra softs and the other half on the super soft. So yeah, different strategies. And AMK is going to dive into the pits. So he's nearly missed the pit lane. Reese has done the fastest lap of the race. Has already got half a second lead already, although it's been closed right back down again now. So you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all in a line there. So yeah, they've all got a good start, and the Taurus and AMK both pitting, and they've both gone to be and the Taurus pits. The Taurus retires. So yeah, he's called it a day already. So down to 13 runners already. on lap 2. So yeah.
Should have got nowhere near the racetrack.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hope for some slipstream and some DRS if he can stay within a second of him end of this lap. So yeah, the top 4 starting to pull away now onto the podium in P5, and then Raybay is not far behind him either. So it's super soft runners in 6th, 7th, 8th place. So they seem to be doing all right at the minute. So they could be on a good strategy compared to the rest of them. So yeah, Chile, well, he's going to be in the DRS range, and he's just fast up for the race, so 142.2. So,
RJ's wide, the people who will be quiet.
yeah, so some team orders going on there. Advantage on the quicker tyre at this stage. Let's see if Chile can put some pressure on Reese. He's got DRS. Good going outside.
Reese is a solid straight line speed.
Yeah, good defending there from the Ferrari driver. So, I thought I saw some carbon fibre fly off there, so I didn't quite see that. But Nico, you played off some good overtaking manoeuvres in your F1 race the other night. Where do you reckon is the best place to overtake on this track?
I'd say one hairpin, and if you're really risking it, it's really risky, but I don't want it turning into power. If you hold it right,
Oh no, Williams has lost it. Oh no, sorry to interrupt you there, but yeah, Snebber lost the back end and he's lost the place to Aaron in 3rd place. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, he's lost his front right end plate. I think I saw some carbon fibre blow up, and it was from going to the back of Reese. Unfortunately, he is going to stay out though. That's easily done. I did that once last night as well, and but if it's only a minor damage, you can stay out. It's not going to cost you. It will cost you some time, but it will cost you more time to go to pit. So yeah, he's going to stay out, which means that onto podium, slightly closed in the back again onto this battle after getting a bad start. And he's started pulling away from Raybay now, but he is on the slower tyre, and yeah, some gaps forming throughout the field. But Angry Panda on the back of RJ now. So this is the battle for the last points, well, P9, and NK does the fastest lap of the race, but he's in 13th place, 18 seconds from Mr. Stim, who so Mr. Stim did get that bad start, but he's still in the race, not pitted yet, I don't believe. So yeah, with a Singapore track being a war on attrition, there's still a chance to score points here, so you never know. So let's go back up to the front of the grid here, and Chile slightly dropping back now from Reese, but wet damage that's to be expected. But the top 4 are probably in about 4 seconds of each other, give or take a few tenths. So yeah, good battle coming on here. Oh! Stebo and Throne. He only hit the wheel but on the wall by the looks of it, so no damage I don't think. So yeah, Throne and Raybay very close together, but yeah, not close enough to think about going for a move just yet. And Angry Panda.
Connor's down the inside, good move from Connor, it's got the end of that. Connor's got Steven's got massive damage that's got my end.
Oh yes, it. Yeah, so, briefly, well, he has now. Reese has pulled away from Chiller and has broken the slipstream, so he looks like it's going to be safe. So, and onto Pone, dropping back now. He must have had some contact, I don't know, but he's dropped back 2 seconds back from the top three now. And Aaron, all at the back from that Toro Rosso, is Red Bull versus Toro Rosso. It's just the team, and he's going to look for inside. No, can't do that. So yeah, I think if you go wide on that corner, you get a better exit, I think. But that's what I found last night. Yeah, so yeah.
Adventure's lost his wing. I thought the end of that, Adventure's spun up into the wall. He had some sort of contact, but he killed him.
Yeah, he's got no wing whatsoever, so yeah, he's going to make a pit. Probably going to soft tyres, see if he can take those to the end, although that's a big ask from lap 6. So, I mean, I know I did a 2-stop strategy last night, but obviously 1-stop strategy will probably be the quickest round around the circuit. So when do you reckon they're going to make their first pit stops?
Well, the guy who do step first stop now, they'll be pitting on round 10. So Aaron's past Chillo. Put in there. Right round the outside because Aaron nice and easy. Now Aaron's the lead.
Yeah, he's got his work cut now, about two and a bit seconds off the lead now. Reese is starting to capitalise on Chillo's damaged wing. So yeah, he's looking pretty healthy at the minute. Still no signs of rain, although you can't really tell if it's cloud or not, to be honest. Yeah, Chillo looking to go back through Aaron now, but he's nursing wing damage. Don't forget, Aaron's still got all his wing intact, as has Reese. Onto the podium, but Steva, yeah, he's suffering, and he's got Rebe in close company, and Fro not too far behind as well. Yeah, I think Chillo should pull over and let onto the podium come through. It depends how good of fans they are, especially when you've got wing damage. Frome in a very similar position to where I was, as Rebe looks to go to move on the inside of the sleeve. Yes, pushes. I can't see that. But it's very silly. He's yeah, I don't know what he's thinking there, but Steba and Rebe still fighting amongst themselves, and there's raindrops coming down.
Oh, contact! RJ and Panda bullying his way past RJ. He had to go for it, and he's got all done most of his speed
yeah, so yeah, this rain is giving the drivers something to think about now. Reed's slightly losing his lead a little bit, so Bill got something sort of getting very deep into the corner there. So this is great news for Rebe and Frome and Panda, and probably better news for Schweb actually on those super soft tyres. The harder the compound, the easier it is going to be able to drive in these wet conditions. So yeah, no one pitting yet. Yeah, that is true.
Venture, I just clear. He's judging look at it, I'm just Stay on track.
Oh, I haven't noticed that Ontopona's gone through. He's actually in the top 3 now. And, yeah. Well, he can only go on the intermediates. That's all we can do. I think it could be too early, though. We're going to see what's going to happen. But Flying Throne now is right behind that damaged Williams of Stebber. This is battle for P6. And yeah. Oh, we're struggling. They are struggling. It's probably, I mean, it's a tough call. I always go for the DR's disabled. Oh, Stebber goes wide. Throne's got a good exit out of that.
Oh, this is very tough.
Yeah, he's going to try and run outside, but Williams looks like he's got small.
That's way too late. Oh, he's going to go into the wall, surely. Oh, just keep him out. And Dre past Chillo. And Dre, oh, Dre into the wall.
Didn't get any damage there, I don't think so. Look. Oh, yes he has. Yes he has. Yeah. Oh, God.
Refits. There's Aaron, Connor Pitts, Chillo, everyone's pitting half time.
I mean, I just go for the DRS disabled sign to come up before I pit, but I mean, I know it's not always the best time, but some of these drivers make, well, all of them are making the pit stops now. No one's really gambling. What's Shreb going to do? Yeah, he pits. Adventures.
You look at that, it's increasing. So all these drivers could be on their side way too early.
Adventures finally pits now from P11. Mr. Sim comes as well. So everyone is pitting. Shreb's got a very long pit stop. I think he must have had a wing change. Oh, the DRS disabled. So, as you were, there's not been any changes in the pit stop, I don't believe. But Angry Panda is up to P4.
Yeah.
It's all of that.
He's got damage. He's got damage at P6 pit wall.
Oh, no. Just when you praise him, yeah, he's got massive damage.
Yeah. AMK and Mr. Sim very close. Probably this many more points in Championship Live is great, and I'm very complicated. My math is correct. 4 points.
But it's been a bad pit stop for the leader. He was 2 seconds in the lead, and now he's down to less than 1.
Contact. On the inside though, AMK, good racing between you two. Stim, will fully do that. No, it's on the podium. He's caught up massive. He's caught up a lot with that.
Yeah, Reach had a very bad pit stop. He's lost a second at least to the driver behind him. He had 2-second lead. Now it's down to less than a second now. Angry Panda, what's he going to do? Surely he's going to have to pit again. It looks like there's quite a bit of wing damage, has to be said. Let's see what he does.
Archer hit the back of RJ, not got any damage this time. Like to get away with it.
But Angry Panda stays out. So
Steve going to the wall!
Oh no.
Final corner, I know he's hit that outside curve. The outside hit that right down, just spun the car. And now he's going to have to hit again.
Yeah, I mean, usually at this point you say your race is over, but with so few drivers left in the race, it's worth staying out and see if you can pick up a point or two. So yeah, I mean, there's no real battles on track apart from maybe RJ and Chillo. That's the closest battle on track. So yeah, I'm going to stay on board with this one for the time being. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that was sort of saying similar position I was in yesterday. You're racing behind. You're racing behind the battle, and it's hard to judge where your braking points are. You don't know when the person in front of you is going to be braking. So that's what's happening several times in this race, even in the dry conditions. Never mind in the wet. And Chiller's going to look at the inside, but that was good defending from RJ, to be honest. So we are on lap 10 of this 31 lap race, and I don't know if, well, I don't know if it's going to be raining throughout the rest of the race or it's going to go back to dry. RJ going slightly wide, but yeah, he looks like he's okay now. This is good for Frome. He looks like he's going to be pulling away from this battle, so he's made his way into P6, pretty much where he started the race, to be honest.
Still catching Imagine without that,
yeah, we have seen him in previous races in the F5 league. He is quick in wet conditions. Oh, and RJ going slightly wide there, but yeah, man, like I said, without that wind damage, you could be catching those guys very quickly. So yeah, Aaron onto the back of Reese now. It's less than a second. 8/10 now, in fact. So yeah, it's still not really anywhere near enough to make a move at this stage, but it's battle going up, and Chulo right from the back of RJ's gearbox now. So these sort of conditions where a lot of points can be gained or a lot of points can be lost, particularly this time in the championship.
Frome got absolutely no brakes. He's struggling that mad. The guy, he's losing loads of time to the guy ahead of him, and he's losing time to RJ behind. Not sure if he had his alcohol or something.
It doesn't look like he's got any damage from what I can see on the screen. Just not just stuck in these conditions.
Chillo around the outside, great move. Absolutely fantastic. At the end of that, I'm with RJ. And then.
But RJ's going to go back down the inside. But Chulo had better traction coming out the corner, I think. But RJ's not going to give us up, but has to yield on this occasion. But Steve, he's had to pit again, unfortunately for him. So he's got a new wing and a new set of tyres, presumably. Yeah, so that's that's a second in one lap that's come down.
The wing needs to be the quickest guy on track like you. He's the quickest guy on track at home anyway, but he could be, you know what, he's only on his pace and Dre is not losing too much time behind him, but Tando could even have to run back like that. Like, that was just unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's been a disappointing race for Chilo so far. He started off in P2 and now he's in P7, but he's looking to catch up on the back of Frome now for P6. That's that 2 second gap, and Mr. Sim takes a very second time penalty. That's not going to help his cause down in P11. And AMK now. The only saving grace of Frome at the minute, that is nearest tyre rival AMK.
Disaster!
Yeah, and he's lost a huge chunk of his win as well. I missed that, unfortunately. And onto the podium is in P2, my my nemesis in this league. So yeah, yeah, that's great news for him, obviously, but bad news for Aaron. So yeah, he's 3 seconds off the lead now, so he could win this race if Reese has any problems. Frome having a bit of a strange exit there, it has to be said, and Chulo not making that much of a gain on him, it has to be said, but he is putting away from RJ though, so he's looked like he's got that P7 nailed at the minute. But yeah, it's disappointing to see Throne with the championship leader. Yeah, like he's struggling in these wet conditions. So, I mean, how long do you reckon these intermediate tyres can last? Do you think they're going to have to make another pit stop?
I'm not too sure. I can't remember what lap it started raining in F1.
Lap 6 or 7, I think it was. It came in.
Yeah, I mean, for when it started raining for the incident, I can't remember. Maybe around lap 18. I'm not too sure.
No, what? Oh, in your race, you mean?
Yeah, in F1.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
I think it was around lap 18. I didn't really have much to look on. I'm not too sure in my opinion. Driving good on the tyres, maybe, but no, AMK is that far. AMK down the inside now.
Yeah, so AMK made his way into P9. So it's a bit more a couple of drivers and Shreb is going very wide. They're both gone very wide. Oh, bit of a tank slapper there from AMK coming out. I think Aaron looks like he's carried on with that wing damage, and Angry Panther is actually 2 seconds behind him now. That's he's on a charge at the minute with Angry Panther. He could get a podium in his second race of the F3 season, of his F3 season. And Chile 1.2 seconds behind Frome now.
Frome seems to be struggling.
Yeah, this is the closest battle on track, so I'm going to stay on board with this one for the time being. Battle for P6. So yeah, it looks like the rain is pretty steady at the minute. It doesn't look like there's going to be needing any wet tyres anytime soon, but I will guess that they're going to have to make another pit stop if it continues raining throughout the whole race, the rest of the race. Oh yeah, that is going to get and go. I'm going to jump on board with that one for a second then. The advantage picks up a 3-second time penalty. It's not going to help his cause down in P12. So yeah, I mean, who's got the worst ring damage? Aaron looks like he's got well, we've both got big chunks missing, to be fair. So yeah. So yeah, like I said earlier to you guys, Angry Panda in some of his F5 races was very quick in the wet conditions. So yeah, he's pulled up the slipstream slightly there. He's dropped back a bit. Maybe starting to suffer a little bit of that wing damage, but so Aaron's got the wing damage as well.
Oh, Chilo! Oh, Chilo wants to that pool. It's way too close now. And he's just like almost losing his wing going in that.
Yeah, there's what 17 laps to go still in this race. So yeah, he can always play the long game.
And this was Aaron fitted. Had enough of that wing. He should be able to make it to the end now.
He's going to go to wets. He's gone to the wets. Well.
Churro in for a set of wets now. Is it time for the wet tyres?
It looks that way.
I'll have a look on that gap between whoever Aaron comes out behind.
Well, I mean, this could be the worst decision or the best decision, depending on how this race goes. Doesn't look hard enough for wet tyres, to be honest, but those guys out there are no better than me, to be honest. But everyone else has stayed out so far. So back plates and Capana to be P3 now, but he will need a wing change the next time he stops. And Reese now, we're at 2 second gap, and there's a 6.5 second gap now.
Yeah, he's also
Oh, that is gutted. He's gone through some wings during this race already, and yeah, he's lost another part 1. So
looking at that gap, it's still 8-10 spaces.
yeah, and he's got right to the back of Schwab now for P8.
I don't think if you bring that gap down to Dre now, Dre's starting to struggle inside. Yeah, Aaron's with 3 seconds. I was nowhere near time for West. Well, hopefully I got slipped by mistake, but yeah.
Well, yeah, disaster for the wet runners. It's not. Yeah, I thought it was. It didn't look wet enough for wet tyres, to be honest, but.
Yes, it's worth a gamble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Connor taking that gap back down to Reese, and it was 2.9 minus 2.4, so yeah. Has he won yet? Has Connor won in F3?
No, he's got 1 podium. So yeah. Machine now, right in the back of the wheel, and Churlo with tyres.
He crashed at the final corner, just giving up. Once again, Churlo in a fantastic position, and he is just ended.
Yeah, qualified in 2nd place, and he's left the session as well. Yeah, that's probably just frustration kicking in there. Unfortunately, so yeah, that's a 10-second penalty coming his way, more than likely. So yeah, down to 12 runners now on lap 16 of this 31 lap Grand Prix, and yeah, it looks like the intermediate and Adventures has retired, and he's given up. So we're down to 11. And I think that Sleva is closing in on Aaron now by the looks of it. Yes, he is. So it's a pretty spread out field at the minute. Only the battle really is a battle for 8th and 9th place. Yeah, really unfortunate for Aaron, to be honest. Wet conditions or wet tyres is not what you need on that car right now.
Connor seems like he must have better tyre wearing, because he's bringing that gap down. Last time I said it was 2.4, now it is 1.8, so Connor looks like he's the sort of guy that could challenge for the race victory. We'd like to see it happen. I'm not sure what you think he was joking about earlier in the F3 challenge. Now it's actually a reality. He could actually win this race.
Yeah, he's getting onto the back of Reese now, 1.5 seconds away. So he smells a victory here in these wet conditions. I mean, in these sort of conditions, anybody could race, and he's going to get those intermediates back on, surely. Yes, he is. That is gutting. Yeah.
But knowing that, I don't think he'll retire. I think he'll keep going.
Well, there's only 11 cars left, so you might as well. You never know what's going to happen. Just about halfway through the race now. So yeah, and we're down to 11 runs already. Yeah.
Things are first about on the track. Still very low on fuel. So a bit of you going under fueling the car possibly.
Yeah.
Need to save the fuel. The planet attached, is it Schweb? I'm not sure. Oh, very wide from Schweb. And Schweb
no!
Every time I keep going on about someone getting close, they have an incident, I need to stop.
It looks like Mr. Slim got away without having any damage to himself, which is good news for him. So he makes his way into P8 now, and that.
They've had about 3 wind changes, I think, already. Steve has almost done the same thing as what his teammate done. I think that, I'm not too sure, but can it be starting to go wets now? Because we see a lot of guys starting to make mistakes. So it might be that crossover period now between Inton and wets.
Well, if it is the most gutted person in today's race will be Aaron. Yeah, he'll be absolutely, he'll be going mental with his wet tyres now. But there's no gaps on track, no battles on track, so I'd say. Reese looks like he's pulled out a bit more of a gap on onto the podium now. So Frome now, I mean, he hasn't shown really much pace in this race, but he's in P5 and his just title rival is in P7, so that's 1/7 grace for him. But yeah, he's about 5.5 seconds away from P4 at a minute. So yeah, we need some wet tyres, or we need some change of weather conditions to spice this race up a little bit. It's a bit.
Only safety car works.
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah.
Big Lee at Codemasters can't fix it. Come on, fix the safety car. We can actually spice up the PSGL race.
Oh, I think if they had a safety car, I've had a lot more better results than what I've had already, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, that's 2018, hopefully. But yeah, we need to change the weather conditions to spice this race up a little bit. Although AMK has got up right to the back of RJ, and RJ had a bit of a tank slapper there, and he's hit the wall again.
AMK, I won't count AMK out yet. Maybe, but he's got really good pace, so we could see him charge through this path. He might take a gamble, card may hit, and he may just try to stay out to the end. Who knows?
I'll tell you who's on charge in a minute though. I mean, I only noticed a couple of laps ago that Angry Panda was 6 seconds off P2. He's 3.5 now, so he can still win this race.
And with that front wing damage as well, so
yeah,
that was relatively compromised in one bit. It seems to be all sweat pits, and what is this for? Is this for a set of wets? So we're going to get a bit more telemetry, see what it is, and it's for a set of wets.
No, yes it is, yeah, yes.
And a wing change.
Yeah. Well, I suppose he's got nothing to lose. He's got quite comfortably ahead of Aaron as well.
Yeah,
oh my god, RJ going deep into that wall again. So yeah, he's really struggling now. Oh, he's going for the switchback. No,
I didn't really see a need for RJ to go defensive. That's just costing us more time in my opinion. AMK way too far back. Yeah, that compromised him a bit. But still what positions are these two maybe a party, I'm not too sure. Maybe communication is
yeah. So this is a battle for P6, and they're still. Oh, crikey, how did he not hit the wall there? He's still. They're quite a way off Fred and P5.
Oh, yeah, Inter's. Oh, almost comes straight across.
No.
Gonna go for the inside.
Yeah, Schreber's leaving them a hell of a amount of time from his teammate as well. And yeah, Aaron's going to get past him pretty easily, I think. Yeah. AMK right on the back of RJ now. Still not close enough for a move yet. Really pushing RJ around the corner there.
AMK's a bit frustrated, man. He's losing out by the championship on throwing and trade. So he needs to cross much more. Connor seems to bring that gap down in threes. RJ goes to Mexico again. Now, this time that could really cost him. Oh, tanks back up.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, lost him.
I thought MK was going to go to the back of him though.
Good racing AMK is up to B6. Good stuff from him.
Yeah, I thought when RJ cut across, I thought MK was going to go to the back of him, but no. Yeah, good move from AMK. They're on in one position now behind his nearest title rival, Rome. So good news for him, and see if he can make any. 10 laps to go. Doesn't know if he can bring that gap down really, but you never know. Angry Panda about 5 seconds off the lead now. Oh, this can only.
This cost him for a set of inters. Yeah, it's wet, he's thrown it away. He's thrown it away in my opinion. But that rain seems to come down the hell of a rock. So much heavier now, that is surely wet tyres. Schweb and Aaron, they're on 2 separate sets of tyres, like compounds. So I'll have a look and see what gap hopefully them two has. Stim coming in for a set of wets, or is he going into this? Oh, this may give an indication drivers cannot go to the end of this for a set of wets.
Schweb's not catching up with here, not catching up with Aaron. So I still don't think it. I still don't think it's time for wets.
It's at that crossover point now. The gap keeps filtering between 5.9 seconds. So
yeah.
I'd say maybe a few more laps, and yeah, he's lost a lot of time right there. I don't know. That's still into his man.
Yeah.
Connor close to he's ever been. 1.5 now.
Yeah, but Angry Panda 2.5 seconds back, so that's down to 4 seconds away from a victory, which could be amazing in my opinion, considering his damage. Lost a little bit of time.
He'd be kicking himself to lose when he's coming out.
Yeah.
Reese is really strong. Oh, Connor, and they're pitting. And I think this is the wrong decision. If they're going for a wets, then that is a wrong decision in my opinion. And it's for a set of wets for Reese. Yeah, Reese. Oh, I don't know. AMK can still win this race. These guys have gone for the wrong strategy in my opinion. Not AMK pits as well. Everyone's pitting for wets. No, is it time?
Oh, AMK fight.
Disaster. That's only I can say no to the race that's going to get done back even further. So, not what he wants. Yeah.
Angry Panda didn't change his wing.
I don't know, it's like anyone stay on it. Steve stayed out on into the moment. And he's staying out still. That'd be an indication to see whether these tyres are working. Throwing was jump. No, throwing was ahead of him.
Yeah.
But that was around 7 seconds.
Oh my god, I just noticed that, yeah. That's incredible. So, because AMK stayed at 1 lap later on those intermediate tyres, he's gained, what, 5-6 seconds.
I don't know why he pit. AMK, if he stayed out, he could have still won this race.
Yeah.
Steve, at 9.8 laps from RJ, 2 seconds. I'll keep an eye on that when Reese crossed the line now his indication at this time.
Yeah.
He's losing time now. Yeah, it's really close to that crossover. I'd say driving 95.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron must be kicking himself. Yeah, he must be the most disappointed guy on the track at the minute. But this is a battle for the for P5 now, but it's for the top 2 in the championship. And unfortunately, it looks like Angry Panda, he cannot maintain that pursuit. He's dropping back now. So, yeah, unfortunately for him. Oh, but MK! Oh no, that's the wrong time.
Oh, that's very, very dangerous to that move there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to look through the inside of the next corner, but a bit too far back.
And he goes for it.
Oh, Frank gives him loads of room. Oh, Frank being very generous there with the amount of space he gave him. But yeah, that is A&K.
Steve was caught second on RJ. Look at RJ's this check. Either it's switching, going up and down. I don't know. Do you reckon the Sky decision or wrong decision?
Well, I'm probably not the best judge of character, to be honest, but I don't know. It doesn't look. I don't know. He Sever's lost time again, so I don't know.
Honestly, I think at some stage in the track it must be quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got like a 10.3 again. Aaron's losing time, I think, so it's not working out for him so far. So yeah, and RJ. Yeah, so.
He's actually falling for cover, it's just straight off.
Yeah, so yeah, 9 laps remain, or no, 8 laps remain in this race, and I can't really tell. I don't know who's going to win this, to be honest. I
haven't seen these pop up any penalty or
no.
I don't really. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty similar to you. I don't like seeing penalties. I like waiting to the end and seeing what everything's like. So yeah.
I think Ontopona might have a penalty, but I don't know. And yeah, Stepper finally appears he's had enough of those intermediates. Looks like he's going to have to. They just wing change just a set of wet tyres. He's only really lost one place and all that, I think.
On the
yeah, he had no, he was on the wets and he came back and changed for inters, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he pitted it. Aaron's pitted 3 times. Tony MK and MK's doing very good.
Yeah.
Dre seems the quickest guy out the top 4.
Oh yeah, he's got right. I didn't really notice that at all. Angry Panda, I mean, I thought he was going to win this race at one point, but he's just not be able to maintain that pace. Yeah, I think.
The next stage he's dropping off the map. Was it just Dre that's supposed to be on his own?
Yeah, so he could be the favourite. He's only about 6 seconds behind. That might be a bit too much of a gap to do anything about it. Depends how easy it is getting past the people in front of him, but a bit too far back to make a move yet, unfortunately. But yeah, Reese looks like he's going to win this race. I don't want to prejudge.
Aaron on the outside, side by side.
Yeah.
He's lost 8 trips already. Aaron, if you allowed him, I'd just stay. Not be coaching ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the only battle on track for the last of the podium positions.
Oh no, who do you reckon will get the podium? At the moment, my odds are still on Panda because it's very hard to know people are oh,
Oh,
so everybody finishes now, gets a point. So, I think you got to complete 20, you've got to be on the 28th lap as we saw Lewis and Lamb last night. Like them having to leave with basically 2/3 of the lap left to do. You have to complete 28 laps, 90%, or be on the 28 laps to score your point. So, no crashing out for another 3 laps, we're just trying to finish.
yeah. So yeah, maybe losing a little time now behind Panda. So yeah, just getting stuck in his dirty air. Can't do much about him, to be honest. And yeah, 6 laps remaining of this race now.
Oh, I thought someone else was gone there. I was without realising. That's the battle on track. I just can't see the attack.
No, and all the while they are losing time to the guys in front of them as well. So yeah, I think the top 2. I don't know what order it's going to be. That top 2 looks like it's pretty sewn up at the minute.
Pretty much. There's no last to make that on track 3. Maybe still 3 places.
Oh yeah, that's got to be taken into account as well. Yeah, but I think no, but I think for all the guys in this race still, I mean it's hard enough to get around this race without in the dry, never mind these sort of conditions. So kudos to everyone still remaining in the race.
Very lucky, he only lost the time through the bridge there. These conditions are very heavy rain.
But Angry Panda's got that lead back, got that gap between onto the opponent back under 3 seconds. So
but if any of these guys are head to get a pen, and then he's in the right line, he's in the pen. Oh, no reads. Why?
Oh yeah, Angry Panda can see onto the opponent right in front of him now. So 2.5 seconds now. So I just don't. Yeah, it's a bit weird for Angry Panda. He starts gaining, and then loses a bit of time and starts gaining again. Oh, he's lost a few tenths again now. So yeah, he's quicker in some parts of the track, but slower in others. But Ray Bay looks like his charge is over, unfortunately.
If I was Dre, if he's thinking on it, take the stick. AMK is great. I was just great in that.
Yeah.
They only getting 3 points, so 17 points. All round.
Yeah, that's very true. Anything can happen between now and the next 4 races, but got 4 laps to get through yet, and onto the podium, making a bit of a charge to East now is about 1.5 seconds, and Angry Panda with 2.3 seconds behind onto the podium. Obviously we don't know about the penalties, and and I don't want to know really.
Because I see him cutting the track a lot, and if he keeps going like that, then there's a chance he could get penalty.
Yeah, so you can see, if you go from Bora Rangi Panda, you can see all 3 cars in one shot. Mr. Simmons gets a 50-second time penalty down in P8, but he's got a healthy gap now between him and Steba in P9, so he shouldn't be too bothered about that. And Rangi Panda now in 2 seconds of onto the podium. And
the exact same thing happened to me on just hit that curve and it was just
God, they've seen, wow, Rangi Panda now 1.7 seconds away now. I mean, if it wasn't for that damaged ring, he could have easily won this race, I think. But there's still 3 laps to go.
Hey, who knows? He could still crash out. He knows it's just going around streets circuit like this. Very impressive.
Yeah, definitely. They all deserve a pat on the back, really, these drivers, for just be keeping it going. Reese now, he's extending that lead by a couple of tenths.
Ooh, he lost something like that. I thought he could go straight into that wall.
So,
honestly, it's the first and second move to the corner. It seems to bring it down 2 seconds. If we can get closer.
yeah, it's about 4 laps to go. There's about 4 seconds covering the top 3. Oh, onto podium!
Oh. Massive
disaster coming out of that corner. A bit of a tank slapper, and Rangi Panda smells a P2. Oh yeah, onto podium. Dropped back now from. Rangi Panda had to go and slam on the brakes there. Rebe has gained some time in this as well. So if anything happens between from Panda onto the podium, he could capitalise that and nip a 2nd place. But we're gonna. I think Reese has got this race in the bag now. If he can keep it out of the walls. Oh God, Rebe hit the wall there, but no damage.
You could see a very late crash like Father had last night.
Yeah. Well, I've just gone to the broadcast camera and you can hardly see anything in these with a tyre spray.
Yeah, just seeing it now. I can't see the cars. It's crazy. Wow. We'd have to drive behind that now.
No.
It's hard enough in the interview there, those wrecks.
Yeah, so the penultimate lap of this race. Yeah, it's felt like an endurance race, to be honest, and that restart as well. It's been a long session, but we're almost to the end. I believe this will be Reese's first victory of the season, and it's been quite of a boring race from his point of view. He's obviously starting in pole position, and he's stayed in that same position the whole race. So yeah, great drive from him. Yeah. No, well, when you've got these amount of cars on the grid, the field is going to be spread out. I mean, unfortunately, there's no JP out there scything his way through the field and yeah, overtaking people, unfortunately. But yeah, Angry Panda now within a second of onto the podium, but he's running out of laps and therefore time to get any sort of move done.
RJ saved loads of you, and now got fastest in 5 laps. I saved so much.
So it is the last lap of this race. Everyone's going to finish in the same lap. No one's done lapped anybody, so it is all going to finish on this lap. And Reese, if he can just keep it going for his next few corners, he will win his first race of the season in probably the most difficult race of the season for him. And you're going to bear with me, guys, for the interviews, because I haven't got really anybody who's on my friends list, so I'm going to do a... Alright. I've got Angry Panda as a friend, I know that, but I don't know about the other two. Oh, right. Yeah. Well. Do you want to do the interviews, or...? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm only if you
Okay, fair enough.
You're a good race. Sorry, I can't
It's alright, don't worry.
Yeah, the range makes this race so long. I've had quite a long week, a long race and a long machine yesterday now. Another long race today. Like, it's been worth it. It's two really good races with 3 of them. But Reese now.
So Reese now on his last few corners of the Grand Prix. He's got a healthy gap and he's going to come through the last corner now, and he crosses the line.
I went up, like,
AMK.
Look at that gap between AMK and Front. Front had lost an 8 seconds.
Yeah, not a great outing for the championship leader, but he's not lost that too much in terms of points to the people in front of him, to be honest, so that'd be good for him at least. And Mr. Stem is going to come over in P8. Yeah, but at least they finished, which is and look, always dropping things left, right and centre. Yeah, so these guys have finished in the points with 4 other drivers. 4 other drivers have binned it in this race, so yeah, that is your classification on the left hand side of the screen there, guys. And I will get the podium interviews done in a minute, and there you go.
Yeah, good race, and that is Singapore done for this week. Yeah, it was a good race, but thanks for having me, JP, and yeah, I'll actually speak to you again next week.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Thanks for having me once again. Bye.
No worries, catch you later. Right, bear with me, guys. Let's see if I can get this done. Right, guys, that is everyone in, I do believe. So bear with me a second. And right, okay, let's get this over and done with. Reese, congratulations on that victory there. Obviously a great start. But it must have been a pretty boring race for you, as yeah, you just maintained that lead throughout the whole race. And
I don't think it's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just joined.
Oh, there you go. Cool. I thought he was in already, but no, he is here. Reese, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Make sure all you guys, your voice is allowed to be shared, so everyone can hear you. Yeah, Reese, I was just saying, obviously a great start from pole position, and it must have been a pretty boring race after that.
I didn't really find it boring, I was actually enjoying it. I haven't raced in Singapore for about 2 months, so I actually really enjoyed it.
So obviously the gap between yourself and onto the podium was around about 2 seconds, pretty much round about the whole, since the pit stops really. Was that just like maintaining the gap, or was he cooking some parts of the track and you were cooking other parts?
No, I was just consistent the whole way around the track, but 6:3 I think I was pretty strong compared to under the podium, but yeah, sure, I didn't really see the 6 teams now.
Okay, right, I'll move on to Connor then. I don't really know what to ask you because it wasn't really many major incidents, but
there was a lot of sweat involved.
Right, cool. Yeah, tell us about your race then.
So I started P6 and kind of just kept it clean and got past a few people. Tudor let me pass. Aaron made a mistake. Ended up in, I think, P2, and then it was just choosing the right time to pit for the right tyres. And then at the end, I was catching Rees, and I think lap 27, I just lost the back end ever so slightly and just fell back about half a second. Tried to get him at the end, but yeah, no place to overtake. But
alright, well, no worries. Congratulations on that P2 anyway. Angry Panda, great race from you. Where did you? I can't remember where you started. Where did you start? You started that solid top. I was going to say, yeah. So amazing result for you. Oh, you came when you came to the pits and changed to wet tyres. Why didn't you not just change your wing?
Because when I've been driving before, it was only like light green, and I found that in the wet it doesn't really matter too much. So I thought I wasn't going to lose the extra, however long it was, changing a pit, changing my wing. So I just had to stick it.
Alright, so obviously in your F5 days you not really had the best of luck, and but we have seen you have loads of pace in the wet conditions, but you did struggle last week in Japan. Do you consider yourself a wet driver specialist?
I don't know really, I mean, maybe. I mean, I seem to be a bit more competitive in the wet, but yeah, I mean, Japan I just made a terrible mistake, really, in the quali and the race, but I managed to keep it clean and came in third.
Okay, cool. So I was going to ask you something else. I forgot what I was going to ask you. I've forgotten. I'll move on to something else. Obviously, Monza's next, guys. So tell us your thoughts about the track. If I start with you first, Reese.
Personally, I don't really like it. I don't know, I just think there's so many places to lose the back end, and Scary is just terrible, I think. But haven't really got anything else to say about Italy apart from that.
So, I mean, that's your. But I bet it's your first race win of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
So, does it not give you any more confidence in the remaining races of the season, or was it just one of those days where you was just on it?
I think it was one of these days I was just on it, but I think it will definitely give me more confidence for the next race.
Cool. And Connor, what's your thoughts about Monza?
I really like the track, but the problem is it's pretty much comes down to qualifying, and I'm not strong at qualifying, so I'd be happy with maybe a top 6 at most, but I've not got high hopes, but I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, cool. And what about yourself, Panda?
Monza's probably one of my least favourite tracks, so just hopefully getting the points again, that'd be nice.
Okay, just one more question for you. I mean, obviously it's late in the season now, so you know you're not going to make much impact in terms of a championship, but what would be your hopes for the rest of the season?
Just sort of, I think consistent points finish, it should be good. I mean, I've shown today to myself that I can do it, so hopefully I can just do that throughout the remainder of the season.
Okay, well, good stuff, good stuff. Well, congratulations to all of you. Is there anything else we'd like to say before I end the stream?
It's coming home.
Oh, good one. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will probably be here next week with Lickle for the Monza race. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, guys.